So I come to tell you he's alive, to tell you that he dries every tear that falls.
Hey there, folks. It's Will again, and we are approaching Christmas. Of course, Christmas is when we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. A lot of churches right now are having sermons on Isaiah 9 verses 6 through 7, and that is, "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and the peace there shall be no end, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it, and with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this." A lot of people especially know verse 6, where it just lists off some names that we know of Jesus. And the Word of God is full of names of the Lord and the names of Jesus. And each one of those names has a specific meaning and a specific purpose of what he does for us. And whenever we're going through difficult times, he might be that counselor. When we're feeling frightened and troubled, he could be that mighty God that's in our lives. Whenever we're on our deathbed, he's that everlasting Father that we know that will lead us to the other side and will be there. As soon as we close our eyes here, we'll open our eyes and see him. He's that Prince of Peace. Each one of those names has a specific reason for those. And so my question today is, what does Jesus mean to you? Like I said, as this time of year it is, we tend to think of Jesus a lot as a baby, but we got to remember that he grew up, and at 33 years old, he went to a cross to die for us, so that we could have a way to go to heaven. That all we have to do is accept his son and believe on him, and we will be in heaven one day. And just thinking about these names, it just makes me think about what God means to me. I recently heard a quote, and this quote I'll read to you. It says, "Jesus Christ came into the world to do something for us. And if you read the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, you discover Jesus being presented to us in so many different ways so that people can understand. And at least one of the pictures in one of those images, at least somebody will understand." And it goes through some of these names that are in the Word that speak of Jesus Christ. He is the bread of life, so that the bakers can understand. He is the water of life, so that the plumbers can understand. He is the light of the world, so the electricians can understand. He is the cornerstone, so the architects can understand. He is the sun of righteousness, so the astronomers can understand. He is the hidden treasure, so that the bankers can understand. He is the life, so that the biologists can understand. He is the door, so that the carpenters can understand. He is the great physician, so that the doctors and the nurses can understand. He is the good teacher, so that the educators can understand. He is the lily of the valley, so that the florist can understand. He is the rock of ages, so that the geologists can understand. He is the true vine, so that the horticulturalists can understand. He is the righteous one, so that the judges can understand. He is the pearl of a great price, so that the jewelers can understand. He is the wisdom, so that the philosophers can understand. He is the word, so that the actors can understand. He is the good shepherd, so that the farmers can understand. He is the Alpha and the Omega, so that the scientists can understand. He is the truth, so that the politicians can understand. Jesus is the one. He is the Son of God, so that we all can understand and have a way to heaven. So today, I'd just like you to think of that. Think of the names of Christ. Think of what he has done for you today. And he came as a babe, wrapped in swaddling clothes, but he went out, a humble man on a cross, who died for you and for me, and rose again on the third day, so that we could spend eternity with him. Everybody, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.